it is Isaac. This is the We Got It show. I got a show for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So today I decided to go video because a lot of people was like, Isaac, man, we can't see you. All we see is a flyer, you know, with you and Rudy on it. Like, yo, like, do a video. And I'm like, all right, I want to do a video so y'all can get all of this, you know, facial expressions, get a little gold chain in there. You know what I'm saying? But I want to introduce you guys to some great young men. And today we're doing the Man's Cave. So I am in the community kitchen where I live. And I decided I wanted to interview some great young men. So I have 3 right now. One is supposed to be on the way, but we ain't gonna wait on him because he probably somewhere throwing it down. You know what I'm saying? So, no names, guys. But first, I have, wait, which way? Okay, here we go. I have Anthony.
I thought I was supposed to introduce
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, wait.
Well,
Hear it? That was my bad. All right, go ahead.
Well, as he said, my name is Anthony, 28, born and raised in the Bronx.
Ooh. And next.
It's your boy Gary, 27, Brooklyn, born and raised.
Hey.
Levi, I'm 22, and I'm kind of in between. I'm from Indiana, but I'm living in Brooklyn right now.
Yo, okay, wait, let me turn the camera back around. Y'all, I'm trying, okay? Don't hate, I'm trying.
Don't hate.
You know, I'm working my way up, okay? But yo, before the camera, I wish I could have started the camera and everything earlier because we was having a great conversation. And I just love to hear other people's input. And I mean, they were just going off the rip. I didn't even ask no questions or nothing. They was fellowshipping with each other and they had their own thing going on. But I want to reintroduce that topic into the Man Cave tonight, you know, on the first season, 2nd episode. That conversation that we was talking about is one, being young men and learning different life lessons and things like that, but also we touched a little bit on relationships, right? Relationships and stuff. So I want to add some questions in. Just came up to my mind right now, okay? Here it is. As a single brother, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm the student today. I want to learn, okay? I'm the student today. So I want to ask you guys, okay, one, what was your best relationship? And 2, what do you feel like was the worst relationship you had? And so let's kick it off. Whoever want to start first, they can. We ain't got to go into order like you 1, you 2, 3. No, whichever way y'all want to go. You want to go, Gary?
I'll go.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me wait till my camera get around.
Alright.
So, Gary, man, what's happening?
What's happening?
Is this microphone in the way?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Alright, so you said that what's the worst? No, what's the best one?
Yeah. What's the best relationship you ever been in?
Okay, I'm gonna say right off the bat. No, I'm not saying because I've been in right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say this just because that's how I feel. I feel like the one I've been in right now is probably the best one. I mean, it's only been.
Wait, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Are you saying this because you think she gonna watch this?
No. I mean, hope she watches it.
Yeah.
But no, like legit, like the way. I always want to say this because from the very beginning, it's been communication, understanding, straight from the jump.
Yeah.
And it's only been 6 months. You know, with relationships, it was never like that. It was always like, oh, we bicker, we go our separate ways.
Right.
And then we come back a week later, then we bicker again. It wasn't, you know, it was never being resolved.
Yeah.
But with this one, you know, like, and I'm saying me and her like fight constantly. It's never been like that. But whenever me and her are not happy with something, we talk about it. It might not be the exact same moment that it happens, but it will be within a day or 2 span.
Okay.
So, I mean, for me, I think so far this relationship I had, like, she does comic books, I'm just comic books. She plays video games with me, I play video games. Like, there's no, like, oh, you can't play video games. Nah. You know, it's fun. Like, it's more of a friendship than a relationship. You know,
It's healthy.
And it's healthy, exactly.
So go to the question part B. What do you think was your worst relationship? And let me get a little side question. What did you learn, player?
Okay, so definitely I think my last one was probably my worst because it wasn't just only me involved. It was also a kid involved because she had a kid. So it was more of a I felt like I had to stay because I was with two people, kind of pretty much, you know. I was kind of like a stepdad to this girl, so I feel like it was a lot more to go through, you know. But I definitely learned. What I learned a lot from our relationship is that just because you love somebody doesn't mean that you gotta stay with them even when you're not happy.
That's right.
You know, like just because you're dating somebody, you don't gotta be constantly compromising your own happiness.
That's right.
It's not like that. A relationship is supposed to be y'all guys working together. You know, yes, you're happy. She has to be happy. Y'all both happy together. It's not you're unhappy, he's happy. It has to be unity. You know?
I think it's learning, growing, and understanding.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, hold on. Wait, could you
Still learning here, people. Still learning.
Could you say it again, Anthony?
I said it's learning, growing, and understanding.
And understanding. So I mean, since you decided to put, I wanted to bring it back to me. No, because my fans miss me. So no, wait, Anthony. I mean, since you're jumping on board, because Levi, I want to hear from you soon. Okay.
Oh, dang it.
But I mean, you jumped in, man. You jumped in. I didn't know it was gonna go Levi next or you next, but since you did, what's your best, worst relationship, and what did you learn from your worst relationship?
Oh yeah. Just a little.
Bring this down. Okay.
Yeah, man. If I'm honest though, I've never had a great relationship. I don't know what that is like, you know.
Yeah.
And so, what I did learn in a bad relationship is you lose yourself. You start to lose your identity because you either now being a replica, right? Is that the word?
Yeah.
Replica
Of that person. You're becoming that person. You're not becoming your own self. And I think I learned that I never want to lose who I am. I want to remain authentic to myself. And never lose that side of me because it's like the worst thing you can do. You know, forget about that person controlling you. It's like if you can have that person control you, then you have no self identity. And I think that's what I learned is just never lose yourself in a relationship.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Guard your heart.
Guard your heart, guys. Levi, man. What? Hold on. Levi, man. I'm getting better with the equipment, y'all. I just want y'all to bear with me, okay? Levi, what do you got to say, my man? You know, what's up with you, Levi?
Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Being in my situation, I feel like I got a lot less experience to work with.
And can I ask you real quick? You can see yourself, can't you?
Yeah,
You're pretty good. You're pretty centered there. Okay, guys. We're improving, but go ahead.
But I don't have the most experience behind what I've worked with, but like I know I'm currently in a relationship right now. It's what I would consider my first actual relationship. So before that, I would say that I did have a lot of experience with people that I was never committed to, you know? So it became kind of more of like a back and forth, and I understand. I learned a lot from those experiences because of how unhealthy they were. None of them I would consider relationships. You know?
Yeah.
But
Same to me.
yeah. But like the relationship I'm in right now, and I don't ever like to be the person that speaks well before I know I'm 22, so I'm gonna recognize that. When I'm saying something that I feel very confident in the relationship that I have now, you know, I feel like because everything has kind of been based on a movement of being involved and like everything being a connected or more of a like an effort as a group, you know?
Yeah.
It was never a one person makes a decision, but rather like each person takes care of themselves and we take care of each other, you know? That I feel like that was one of the biggest indicators that this was healthy because I did a lot of like when I told you I was trying to connect with other people before, I left myself in a really bad way, you know?
Yeah.
Because you know, it's just you're trying to give your heart out to something that obviously doesn't want to give its heart back to you. You know, that's not a healthy way to live.
No.
Oh yeah, man. And man, I think that's awesome, man. Because here's the thing, I know we all different ages, but we can for sure learn. Okay, that's what I mean. We can for sure learn something wonderful. Okay, so we definitely have a great panel, y'all. My sidekick just came in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, dear. Here we go. My sidekick just came in. None other than Rudy Q. Yo, so Rudy,
what up?
Rudy Q. Let me show y'all my sidekick.
No, other way.
Oh yeah, I know, right? I'm working, y'all. Wait, okay, can I do it?
Peace out! It is my people. Holla to the people in Chicago.
Hey, come on. So wait, Rudy, I gotta throw you in the loop and throw you the question, right? So here it is, right? We've been having some great conversations, you know what I'm saying, about, right now we just got to talking about relationships.
Oh no.
And you let it slip.
What time is it for second?
But you let it slip, man, in the last podcast that you were single.
Yeah.
But you know, concerning that you know, have been around for a while, man. I know you got some experience in the relationship field. Can you tell me your best relationship?
My best relationship?
And then tell me your worst relationship and what did you learn from it, player?
I never had a worst relationship, to be honest.
Ooh. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me turn it around. Can they see it?
I never had a bad relationship, but relationship goes and comes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's like old tax returns. You gotta get it out there, you know what I mean?
Old tax returns.
Old tax returns.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
One day they come and then the other, you know.
Yeah, y'all check Rudy out at the Laugh Factory. He gonna be there, y'all, man. Headlining, you know what I'm saying? Yo, hey. So, I want to talk a little bit, you know, go a little bit further, man, deeper into this, man. Hypothetical question, okay? Let me set the scenery. You on a date with a new girl.
Okay.
All right. You at a nice restaurant. And the waitress come around, and you just so happen to know her. I mean, and you know her. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say this girl, right now, this goes for everybody. This girl is very sassy in a way. She's loud, she's sassy. You know that she's going to have something to say. You know her mindset, that she's going to want to bring up something, and she could possibly just be a jealous, you know, ex, right? What do you do to continue to have a good date and make sure the date goes smoothly?
So the waitress is making a scene?
Yes. So.
I feel like this is a riddle.
Right? No.
I'm like, is the waitress making a scene?
When you in that situation, it is.
It's
You're
a tough
like,
situation.
yeah, it's a very tough situation. So let me shrink the question down just a little bit more. Let me bring it on down a little bit more. Okay, you're on a date with your new girl.
Okay.
And your old girl is there working there, and she see you, and she started who this is, right? Now y'all ain't together no more. You know that. She know that. And she starts saying stuff that happens in a relationship while you there with your new girl. And it's almost like she wants to convince your new girl that you ain't no good.
But there's other
What are you doing?
There's other way to approach that. Just
Mm-hmm.
reverse the.
Wait, hold on, let me reverse my camera.
No, leave your camera there.
Nah, come on, I want them to see. Come
Why?
on, see where the wisdom is coming from.
So there's gotta be a way to approach that. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to feel bad in front of your girlfriend, your new girlfriend.
Yeah.
But then inside you feeling hurt because your old girlfriend is there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what can you do? The best thing, probably either introduce him before it gets out of hand. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, in a good way. Hopefully anything explodes.
Right.
But I mean, talking, I guess.
So you just wouldn't get up and go to a new room? It's just like, look, baby, this girl over here, she crazy. She actually think we used to go together.
And I'm like,
No,
you're probably gonna say like, who's this again? Who are you? Excuse me, we need help in aisle 4.
Right. So I mean, what y'all think? What y'all thinking?
I mean, it's tough. And I'm not the type of person that's gonna sit there and argue too. I'm not
Right.
gonna explain myself too.
Yeah.
Because if I know where I'm at right now with this new current relationship, I don't have to fight for her to understand where the past is coming from. You know?
Yeah.
But then the new girl could feel away. That's why it's like a tough situation. So I don't know.
What
I
you?
mean, I'm not the type of person to have a tough argument like that in public either. So my thing would probably be like, hey, listen, the past is the past. So we're either gonna act like adults and get over it, or I can promise something.
I like that.
Like, can you
Yeah.
trust it?
Yeah, you trust me. Yeah, simple as that.
Yeah, I like that.
Roller coaster.
Definitely. Come on.
Simple. Yeah.
Come on, Gary.
Yeah, that's
come
something. That's a
on.
way to approach it in a way.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
What you say?
You know, that's the best way to approach it.
Yeah, it's a good way to approach it. Well, what you think,
Because
Lee?
as an adult, because you know what? Because if you're not gonna be an adult out of it, then what?
Yeah.
Then
why
you're
be
both
it?
gonna feel like idiots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
I think that's.
And I think that goes to go back to what we were saying off camera. It was like, what are things that we will put up with? You know, what are things that we will put up with? And I think there's just certain things. I think we can all agree that there's just certain things we wouldn't put up with, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, but like Gary said, we adults, and if we are adults, we should be able to handle the situation as adults and move forward from it. You know, and if the current girl can't agree with that, and she can accept what the old girl just said, it's just like, damn, like, can't now the question is, are you gonna put up with it now? Because you know your worth now.
Yeah, come on, man.
I don't know, but
Come on. What you thinking, Levi? I mean, share some of your wisdom, man.
yeah, come on, Levi.
I don't know, man. I think about this and then thinking about how I'm going to respond. I feel like I'm on a hypothetical episode of Dr. Phil, you know?
Yeah, right?
I'd be like,
Jerry.
but you know, I think, end of story, it comes down to everything you did before, not what you do in that moment.
That's right.
And what it comes down to is, have you been leading an open and honest relationship communication up to that point? You don't want everything to be spilled because that moment is to come, you know?
Yeah.
You want everything to already be open, because you don't want someone else walking in your life, an ex or not your ex, telling something to your significant other, something you don't want them to know, because there shouldn't be anything like that in a relationship to begin with. You should be able to walk in a situation like that knowing securely that you're going to walk out okay.
Yeah.
But that's also debatable because I don't have to let the new people know in my life what was in my past. You gotta know me for right now, and you gotta trust me for right now. You know, because even if the situation comes, it's debatable. That's what I'm saying. It's debatable.
I feel like
Because the new person, I feel like you shouldn't. I feel like you shouldn't tell. You don't need to tell your story of your past to the new people. You don't always need to, because it's a fresh start. You know.
Yeah, here's the thing. I believe if you're in a relationship, it shouldn't be a new person. You know, it should be someone you know. You know, I'm not gonna walk in and decide to commit to be in a relationship with someone if I haven't taken time to at least least get to know someone on enough level. I've lived my life being the kind of person that I don't care how well I know you. If I know you, I want you to know about me because I want there to be a level of mutual trust there. You know, for me, I've known in the power of telling like a little bit about my background, how it makes people around me comfortable, how it allows people to know that they can be comfortable around me, and it builds a solid foundation. You know, trust and openness is a foundation. You don't want to put the foundation after you put all the framework. You want to put the foundation first.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, I think that's dope. Man. And so I do got a question though. All right. Just as kingdom men, you know, right? Okay. I had to be sure, you know what I'm saying?
Looks right, Rudy.
Right. No. But no, definitely. I'm thinking, okay, now for some or all, we are like kind of in ministry, you know, or working in ministry and all this. How do you incorporate what you learn from, whether it's from, you know, Bible or the biblical reference when it references relationships? How do you incorporate that into maybe your everyday decision? Go ahead, pour it up, man. your everyday decision. By the way, because I know I got Christians to watch this. It's just cranberry juice, y'all. Just so they know, they were like, "Nah, I saw it." You know? He said, "Pour it up." But no, honestly, how do y'all? Okay, let me just say that. How do you incorporate what you know, right? What you know is to be a good man, a godly man, a kingdom man. How do you incorporate that into your relationship with someone else, specifically the opposite sex? Yeah, I can say sex. Okay.
The opposite gender.
The opposite gender, guys.
Yes.
Right. So but how do you do that? And then wait, I want to ask a follow-up question. I just want to say it now while it's fresh in my mind. For those that are in relationships right now with you and Levi, 2020, like with everything that's going on, what is just keep that in the back of your mind too. 2020, what is, relationship like? What is all of that going on? And how did that go? But the first question, if you remember.
Yeah,
because I don't.
Definitely.
Oh no! Yeah, I am.
I was like,
let me turn.
I would definitely say that for me, I'm not like spiritual or strong.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's like, okay, I love God. I love Jesus. There's moments where I see something on Instagram or whatever, I'll like read it. I'll glance through the Bible if I'm feeling like really like down about something, But I don't have like an emotional like that. I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
But I think also the fact that I'm still young. Mm-hmm. So I know that for a lot of people, it's like, whenever they're having an issue, they want to read it. They want to pray about it and read about the Bible. Mm-hmm. To me, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that at all. Mm-hmm. But I kind of feel like a lot of people go to that first and get found so hardly that they forget that they're in a relationship. Like, yes, the Bible is great. I think that you should go there for it's legit everything. Like, it grows constantly. It never changes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you're with somebody. Like, you should say, hey, let's talk about it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how it should be. It's the same thing with being going to work and being successful. You don't prayer doesn't come without just praying. You gotta work. You gotta work it first and then pray about it. Action requires. If you want something, it requires action. Yeah. So for me,
it's like faith without work.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. No, but.
So I truly believe that relationships do need that spiritual part of it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I believe that it's to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I think that everything should just be spiritualized.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a physical aspect too of things, you know.
Yeah. So
because that becomes like you become a religious person. You're not really dealing with the physical. You're just
So real quick, I just want to ask.
Yeah.
So we still sticking with the same question though. But I just do want to ask. So, what you think? Like, would it be a turn off if you like want to pray with you all the time, every single time of the day?
I say God first always.
Yeah, like if what is like even when y'all got a phone call that's kind of going a little bit later, and she just busts out on the prayer and starts speaking in tongues and all this stuff. Like, is that what you need, Anthony?
At the moment. I'm not gonna stop her for what she doing. I'm not gonna disrespectfully. I'm not. Turn the camera.
Yo, you heard me? Okay.
No, but I mean, if that's not what I want at the moment, I'm gonna just let it be.
Yeah.
Because there's just a time and place for certain things, and then when they done talking in tongues and crying and hollering, they're like, can we talk?
Right.
Can we talk real quick?
Okay. Yo. So, but back to the question. Did you have something to say, Levi, to the original question?
And the original first question you asked, and I feel like you kind of got lost in a lot of that. I think. So I was thinking about what you asked is in the principles that you learned from entering this good and this bad relationship. What can you use in that to be applied, therefore, to your ministry?
Yeah.
And I think there is a lot to be learned when it comes to that. One of the most important things I think that we can learn is we don't know how we're going to respond to something until we're in a situation. So the most important thing is when it comes to that moment, the way that you act on something is way louder than the way that you say something. So what you got, so you got to be aware of who you are in a certain situation because we're different in all kinds of situations. You don't know how much self-control you have. You don't know. If you're gonna get angry about something, how loud you're gonna yell,
Right.
Like we gotta make sure that when we step into a situation that we know who we are, preparing ourselves, and that when we step into things, because ministry is all about. It was about relationships. It's about people. It's about living your life, not just speaking your life. You know? So that's true for everything that we're in. I think so. I think the key thing is just actions speak louder, like Anthony just said. It's just making that an active part of your life.